Take two.
Go ahead, try it again. Ryan? Try it again. The Troy Show, episode 41, June 25th, 2021, take two. Alright, people, we're going to play some different music this time. People, we had an issue. I'm going to take that issue up with Facebook later on, and we're also going to buy the copyright program as well. Try to get that done in the next week or so. So let's get back to it. For those of you that were on when it went off and you're rejoining, you haven't missed anything. Here we go. So I hope you had a great week, and I hope you have a great weekend coming up. I already said fuck a Mendance, fuck that fat bitch Shanae, and fuck that bald-headed Paul motherfucker. All right, here we go. I believe. Let's see. Are we still on?
Yeah, there's only 6 now, though.
Huh?
There's only 6 people on now.
Yeah, they probably thinking we got cut permanently.
No, I put a post on your Facebook that said that you were starting again.
All right. Well, we're just going to go ahead and start. And then if somebody wants to go back and watch, they can go back and watch. But we're going to go ahead and start. All right?
Yeah.
All right, people.
Oh, my mom said yes. They can hear.
Thank you very much. I want to go ahead and start the episode by saying that our thoughts and prayers are going out to Officer Jason Rayner of the Daytona Beach Police Department. Officer Rayner was shot in the head this week when attempting to question a suspect. That suspect is on the run. There's a $200,000 reward out for his capture. You can look at that on FDLE's website. So we hope that Officer Rayner recovers. Last I heard, he was in grave condition. Not really sure what that entails, but it's probably not good. Just leave it. Yeah. Fine. The next thing we're going to talk about, obviously, our thoughts and prayers also go out to the victims and the families of the victims, and even the survivors of the Surfside condominium collapse in Surfside, Florida this week. As it stands right now, or the last that I read, 4 dead, 159 unaccounted for, including relatives of the First Lady of Paraguay. This has now turned into an international incident. Geologists have been surveying that building since the 90s, and they're saying that since 1993 to present, the building has continuously shifted and is sinking, or was sinking. Something about like 4 centimeters a year. So I think that'll be interesting to watch to see exactly what happened. But it's not good. Not good. My little buddy Jackson, he posted something the other day that I thought it was funny, so I'm going to share it right now. He posted a picture of a screenshot of a GPS somewhere in there in upstate. And the name of the road was Paul Horn Road. Paul Horn Road. Paul E. Fuck you, you fat bastard! Right? Paul Horn Road. I like it. Everything okay over there?
Yeah, I was just looking to see if there was any information on why they got blocked.
Oh, you sent it.
Alright, we'll get in that. I'm sure it's some dumb shit that Facebook did. Or that dipshits over here did. Try to silence me. It's not going to work. I'm going to continue. Episode 41, we're going to keep going. People, I'm going to say this to you in advance. Remember, I said this a few episodes back, I think like 15 or 20 episodes back. I'm going to say it again. If something were to happen, and we couldn't do this for some reason on Facebook or whatever, we will post a link to the website where we're doing it also, all right? Or where we'll be doing it from. So this one comes out of NBC LA. It says border control agents use sledgehammers to break open red rocks, red boulders that were on the back of a diesel truck, semi-truck coming across the border. They broke these rocks open and they found $810,000 worth of weed inside the rock.
Wow.
I don't know how they did it. I don't know how people put it in. But better safe than sorry. I've been beating the shit out of every rock I can find with a sledgehammer.
How did they? What made them think that there was weed in the rock?
I don't know, because I looked at pictures of it and I'm like, holy crap, it just looks like regular rock to me.
But they just poured concrete and, you know.
Must have been. I don't know. But $810,000 worth of weed, that's a lot of weed. That's like a weekend at Snoop Dogg's house worth of weed. Did you hear about the Navy's experimental explosion off the coast of Florida last week? This week. It set off a 3.9 magnitude tremor in the state of Florida. So it was detected on the earthquake scale. 3.9 magnitude. It was way the hell off Florida shore. 3.9 magnitude. It was a massive explosion. There's video of it online. You should watch it. It's pretty interesting.
Gene said drug dogs don't bark at normal rocks.
That's true, Gene.
Guess
That's
that
true.
makes sense. Now I know why they broke them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is pretty ingenious, though, to do.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to switch from weed to nuts. Yeah, I know. We talk about nuts on this show a lot. But this is a different kind of nut. I was going to say it's my wife's favorite kind of nut, but that's not going to sound right, so I'm not going to say that one.
You just said it.
You
I
just
did.
did.
Shit. What's your favorite kind of nut?
Pistachios.
Pistachios. So, 34-year-old Alberto Montemayor, whatever the hell that is, he stole an entire semi-truck full of pistachios.
Nice.
And he was taking them out of the larger containers, putting them in smaller containers, and selling them. How many pounds did he steal? He stole 42,000 pounds of pistachios.
Where the heck would you store that?
I don't know, but that's a shit ton of nuts. I hope they didn't get
But,
hot and sweaty. Yeah.
You needed the symbol there.
What?
You needed the symbol for that one.
Right. All right, here, take this out of view. Right there, and see when you pull it up.
Put this real quick.
Right, Angie. Those are expensive nuts.
They are expensive nuts. If you're gonna put nuts in your mouth, they might as well be expensive nuts.
That's right. Only the best.
Just saying.
Well, that puts Susan out of the picture.
It's true. So last week we talked about the Florida town that sold their fucking water tower. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the city of Brooksville, Florida, decided to take a vote. And the city council voted 3-2 to fire the city manager.
Oh,
So he is gone. So hopefully they don't sell their water tower anymore. What?
Angie said, of course, I come on at that time
What?
when you were talking about nuts.
I could make jokes,
He won't be on for another 30 minutes.
but I'm not going to take jokes. I'm not going to make jokes about
He
it.
won't be on for 30 minutes.
All right, enough about the nuts. Y'all remember, this is a sad story at first, but y'all remember a few years back, 5 years ago as a matter of fact, it doesn't seem like 5 years ago, but y'all remember 2-year-old Lane Thomas was killed by an alligator at Disney.
Yes.
Yes.
I think the Grand Floridian,
Yeah, I think it was a
Grand
good one.
Floridian, yeah.
I thought it was calling me.
It's been 5 years since little Lane Thomas was killed by that alligator. It was a very tragic story. I remember following it very closely. Well, since then, Florida Fish and Wildlife Service, along with private trappers and the Disney Group, have removed more than 250 alligators from Disney property. Relocated 250 alligators from that property. So that just goes to show you, you got to be careful everywhere you go in Florida. If there's a body of water, you got to assume that there's either an alligator in it, or there could be one soon, or there was one just a few minutes ago. You got to watch out for the alligators. So again, our thoughts and prayers go out to little Lane Thomas's parents and family and friends 5 years ago. But I say good on them for getting those alligators removed and re-released somewhere. We have any Subway sandwich fans out there?
I know. I don't really like Subway. Publix.
I love Publix, but there's one sandwich with Subway that I absolutely love. I love a flatbread with egg whites, white American cheese, and spinach.
That's not really a sandwich, though.
Still good. I like
Yes. Apparently, Chris does not like Subway because he said gross.
it. With Chris?
Yes. The fireman.
So what we need to do is we need to buy a Subway sandwich, take everything off of it, and put spaghetti on it. He would love it, right?
Yes. He said, Jersey Mike's FTW. I don't know what FTW means. For the win.
For the win.
I
would have
agree.
think he would. I would have think he liked Firehouse subs.
Yes.
Firehouse, because everybody who's a fireman, if you don't know this at this point, Chris is a fireman.
Jersey Mike's is good, though.
I don't think I've ever had it.
Yes, you have. It's the one by the T-Mobile and the Planet Smoothie.
But I'm fat, so I just eat whatever.
Yeah.
So I didn't remember.
Yeah.
Especially if I didn't buy it.
Oh, he said Firehouse sucks, too.
Wow. There we go.
Well, you better not say that on very loudly, or they might take away your share of the fireman money. I think it's pretty good, though.
Well, let's get back to Subway. If you are a fan of Subway sandwiches, you might want to rethink eating there. I'm just saying my personal opinion. All right, I'll continue to eat there now and then, but I know one sandwich I will not be buying from them, and that is the tuna salad. The tuna salad sandwich, which we all know Chris doesn't like tuna salad anyway, so he wouldn't get that. But according to a research center, a consumer research center, they tested multiple different Subway locations, their tuna salad subs, and in none of them, not one sandwich, did they find any DNA of tuna.
It's just nasty.
And what's it made of?
Exactly. What the hell is it made out of?
Well, what did Subway say what it's
Subway
made
did
of?
answer, and they said that it's unfounded, that they use nothing but pure tuna. But yet,
There's no DNA
no
of it.
tuna DNA. Again, I'm not a scientist or one of them fancy smart people, but if a research center is telling me that they don't find tuna in the tuna sandwich, I'm not eating it.
Yeah.
I mean, because it could be, theoretically, it could be cat.
Eh,
I don't know. How the hell am I supposed to know? Right?
You need to do more research then. Plus,
It's true. People, I apologize for all the noise out here. If you don't know this already, it is raining. Raining here
For the
in Florida.
50th day in a row, it seems
Yeah,
like.
I'm not sure it's going to stop. We might need to build an ark. I'm not letting Shanae on it.
Or she would sink it.
That's why I'm not putting her on it.
and she'd start cutting off toes of everything there.
Right?
Oh, Gene said most likely tilapia. It's farm raised and cheap.
That's true, it could be. And I do like tilapia.
But then why isn't it called tilapia salad?
Yeah, right. It seems a little bit deceitful. Right? I don't know.
Or fish salad?
Fish salad sandwich.
Right.
I'd eat it. Just not going to eat something until I know what the hell it is. I want at least some confirmation from Subway that it is indeed some sort of fish. Anyway, so I apologize for the noise. I know it's got to be distracting because it is very distracting to me. But hopefully we won't have this issue next Friday, and we can have a better show.
Gene said they can charge more for tuna. But technically, they're charging more for tilapia.
Right. That's his point, though.
Yeah.
They say it's tuna because they can charge more.
And it's
for it.
not.
It's not. Yeah,
So it's like buying a fake Louis Vuitton purse.
Right.
It looks like it. They say it's it, but it's not.
Boy, now, so I know some people that'll get pissed off about the subject of fake Louis Vuittons, right? Swap meet Louis. Annie Hoodles, and that's one. Technically, I don't think I said it last Friday, so I think I have 6.
Gene said they just can't spell.
Right?
So you get 6? Is that what you said? Because you
believe
didn't say
so.
it last week.
Well, you
believe
didn't
so.
say it the week before
People,
either.
Gene will be back with us next week, by the way, so don't think he's gone forever. He's not. He's going to be back next week. Jim is also supposed to join us tonight if he gets out in time and if we can figure this whole thing out. If not,
I already got it
he'll
all
be with
figured
us
out.
next week. Let's see. I lost my train of thought. Okay, we'll jump right back in it here. We already talked about the Subway tuna salad. Don't eat that shit. So, if you're big into history and historical places and things like that, like I am, you're going to be sad when you find out that the old Bin Laden family compound here in Florida, actually right on the border of Orange and Lake County in Oakland, Florida, about 10 minutes from here. It's been bought by a developer, and they're going to level it and build multifamily dwellings there. I was fortunate enough to be able to go into the mansion, into the compound on multiple occasions. The architectural design inside is amazing. The layout is awesome. And just the history behind the house itself is amazing. It was built in 1928 by William Pratt. He was the designer of it. If you don't know him, he was a chemist. And so the Bin Laden family purchased it, and they used it as their vacation home. I don't think it's ever been proven that Osama bin Laden was ever actually there, but we know that his brother and his nieces and nephews and all that stuff were definitely there. As a matter of fact, they were there in Oakland on the morning of September 11th during the Trade Center attacks. They fled the country for their own protection, they said, and the FBI, Interpol, all that stuff said that they researched it, looked into it, and found that they had no connection and no knowledge of it, supposedly. But I do think it's a little bit odd that before any of us had really heard of Osama bin Laden, the first thing that went to their mind was, oh shit, we got to get out of the country. I think it's a little bit odd. But who am I to say that for sure? The house itself does have some more interesting history. So after the bin Laden family fled America, it was sold to Almin Hussein. I don't believe there's a relationship to Saddam Hussein, but it's odd. So a couple of years after Hussein bought the house in Oakland, he was arrested in 2007 for running a $9 million real estate scheme. Then it was sold again to a guy named John. I didn't write John's last name down. I don't know why, but you can research it. He was arrested, and the house was sold again in 2012. He bought the house in 2008. He was arrested in 2012 and it was sold again. He was arrested because he turned the bin Laden compound into a wedding venue. He took deposits from all these people for their weddings, and then he never produced the wedding. Right? So he was ordered to pay restitution of $7 million.
Wow.
That's crazy. But it is kind of sad that the property is being destroyed. I think that it's part of history. I mean, on September 11th and September 12th, the compound itself was flooded with FBI agents, federal agents in there, talking and looking, and I don't know. I just found it very interesting. And then they're just going to demolish it. But yeah, it is what it is. So if you never got the opportunity to go in there, look it up online and look at some of the pictures. It's very, very interesting, the layout in there. They have these huge wooden beams that went across. It was really cool. It had an unusual echo, too. It was strange. But I liked it. It was pretty cool. All right. Let's move on. Lackawanna County, Pennsylvania. Lackawanna County, Pennsylvania. The Home Depot there. Police were called to that store location this week. They were told that there was some disorderly conduct taking place on the lumber aisle. Now me, if I was the responding officer, I'd be like, oh, people in there bitching about the price of lumber. That's not exactly what they found. They found a group of people performing an exorcist on the lumber. True story. Can't make this shit up. They were asked to leave. They were escorted out of the building. No arrests were made. No charges filed. No fines. No nothing. But really, who the hell goes into Home Depot to perform an exorcism on lumber? I don't get it.
People that didn't want to pay the price of lumber.
I guess so. I saw another quote that I like. I'm going to share it with you. It says, "Karma never loses a name or an address."
That's nice.
Consider me karma. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to be real careful as to what we play tonight until we figure out what the hell happened to the first part of our episode. Episode 41, by the way. Can you believe it? It's crazy. But in order to get to my last story, we're going to have to play a part of a song. We'll make it quick. But before I get to that, how far are we into this?
30 minutes.
I think it's going to be a short episode tonight, people. Between the rain and the noise and all that stuff, we're just going to, it is what it is. I mean, we'll talk about the Mendezes and Fat Ass Shanae and stuff, too, before we get off here. But, so, I've got 3 more. I'm sorry. I got 3 more. I'm going to start with this one here. So, if you're from Wisconsin, you might know of a grocery store chain called Metcalfe's. I'd never heard of it, but apparently it's a grocery store chain, kind of like Publix, right? So this Wisconsin store decided they were going to start a bracelet program. 3 bracelets, green, yellow, and red. And they have writing on them. The green bracelet means that the customer wearing it is not afraid of COVID and is okay with physical contact, handshake, a hug, whatever. The yellow bracelet, again, people, you can't make this stupid shit up. The yellow bracelet means they're okay with an elbow bump. An elbow bump. That's what it means. Then the red bracelet means no contact, don't touch me, don't get near me. I think this is a damn good idea. Not for COVID, but just for all the time. And I want a red bracelet. I just want people to stay the fuck away from me, right? Unless you're part of my circle, stay away. I want a red bracelet. Matter of fact, I'm thinking I'm gonna make red bracelets instead of Troy Show. Don't touch me. People, if you're out there and you want a red Troy Show bracelet that means don't touch you, let me know and I'll get one of those sent out to you when we make some. All right. So Metcalfe's grocery store in Wisconsin. What a weird concept you got going on there. For COVID at least. Again, I think you should continue it though. After the whole COVID thing is no longer.
Wait, I want to know how many people shake hands and bump elbows at a grocery store.
Depends how many times we go in the grocery store and I see people I know, like, hey, or SeaWorld, or Universal.
Really? But if you know them, when you know that. Okay.
I don't know.
Angie wants a red bracelet also.
Yes. All right. I got 1 order down. I think more orders will come in. I knew Angie would want a red bracelet. I love it. All right. So, let's jump to this next story. And then after that, I've got 1 more short story, but I think it's funny. I'm going to save that one for last. All right. So.
Oh, my mom wants one also.
All right. We got 2. That's 3 orders.
Red bracelet. Don't touch me.
You want one? The red bracelet. That means don't come near me.
Means don't touch me.
Yes, I definitely.
He's gonna make red bracelets
Troy Show.
that say the Troy Show, stay away.
She wants a bunch of them.
All over. I'm going to get the neck ones too, like the Africans, the neck stretcher.
Yep.
Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Gene said they have the other colors so they could justify the red.
That's true. All right, people, so if you've watched this show for any length of time, or if you know me personally, you know that I'm a fan of pretty much every genre of music, right? From Bach, Beethoven, Mozart, George Strait, Metallica. Hell, I even like Cyndi Lauper, Debbie Gibson, right? I mean, come on. I have no shame, right?
I'm not laughing at you, sorry.
Even Tiffany. I like Tiffany.
I just heard
Britney Spears.
Tiffany on the radio today.
Sure,
Not
I
that
like her.
song.
I like pretty much any type of
Oh,
music.
yes, it was that song.
Yeah, it has to be.
It was that
What
song.
would you know?
I don't know. But Angie said, Troy Show, can't touch this.
I love it. I love it. Can't touch this. That's funny because Chris just did the whole MC Hammer dance.
Oh, he did last night.
Yeah.
In the adult class.
We're going to talk about that in a second. Somebody remind me about that. All right, so you know I'm a fan of all types of music. I do. I love all types of music. My favorite type is my favorite types are country, hard rock, and rap, especially trap.
Trap?
Southern rap. It's all trap.
Okay.
But I'm not a huge fan of Christian music. Now that doesn't mean that I don't like some Christian songs, right? Especially the older classic ones. You know, I was born and raised in the South, Southern Baptist. I like, Amazing Grace. Right? Who the hell doesn't like Amazing Grace? Say you don't like Amazing Grace, like saying you don't like the national anthem, right? I mean, it's Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Okay, but if you do like Christian music, that's fine. Good on you. Everybody has their likes and dislikes. But if I was a Christian music fan, I would not be a fan of modern, contemporary Christian pop music. Just doesn't sound like something I would enjoy, right? But again, good on you if you do like it. I personally had never heard of Julianne Zorbert. Zobrist. Z-O-B-R-I-S-T. Zobrist. Whatever the fuck it is. I never heard of her. She is a Christian contemporary pop music artist, and apparently a very a popular one too, right? Her husband is ex-Tampa Bay Rays player and a World Series MVP winner. I never heard of him either. His name was Ben Zorbist. Whatever the hell it is. I never heard of either one of them until this week. I'm going to play you a quick clip of one of her songs called Alive. If my shit will turn on. Days of yesterday. Tattooed upon my memory. Choices I have made. They won't stop haunting me. I never knew what I was missing. Always living in the dark. Seeking comfort in the shadows. I feel alive. Now when you watch this video, the music video from 5 years ago, you can tell that she appears to be singing this song about God and Jesus, right? Reflecting on choices she had made in the past and all of this stuff and wrongdoings, and now she feels alive for a second chance with God. The song, ironically, takes on a whole new meaning if you know what's going on currently and you watch it and listen close to the lyrics. You're like, oh shit, did she write this about God? Or did she write it about Byron Yawn? Byron Yawn. Who's Byron Yawn?
Her affair.
Her affair. And her preacher.
Oh.
That's right. The church that her and her husband attended, Community Bible Church in Nashville, Tennessee, led by Byron Yawn, also happens to be the church they got married at. Turn that down. I know, turn it down until I'm done with this. Oh. Give us 1 second, Jim, sorry. Getting an echo. All right. So, how did this all come to light? Well, there's nothing like airing out your dirty laundry all over media. Not just social media, this shit's all over the news. You see, Ben Zorbit, whatever, Zobers, I cannot pronounce this guy's name. He is suing the pastor of the church for $6 million for sleeping with his wife and for committing fraud against his foundation. And I just want to take a chance to talk about the irony of this. These are two adult people, two grown-ass adult people. Affairs happen all the time. But you remember, I hold certain people to higher standards of responsibility. A law enforcement officer that gets caught stealing or dealing drugs needs to be held to a higher standard. An attorney that gets caught representing someone who he knows filed a fraudulent lease and committed fraud on the court should be held to a higher standard. A real estate agent who files a fraudulent lease with the court should be held to a higher standard. A dance teacher who is also a foster parent that chops off the toes of children should be held to a higher standard.
Yes.
So say it.
Amen.
Amen.
Well, I'm going to hold the preacher, the good preacher man, and the Christian contemporary pop artist to a higher standard. You see, both these adults make their living off of preaching to you. Rights and wrongs. One stands on a pulpit, and the other one stands behind a microphone in a studio. Right? One gives you a direct message, the other gives you a subliminal message through music. Either way, both of these messages are to teach you about right and wrong, what you should and shouldn't be doing. And by the way, pay me for it. Give me my money. Right? Then these two adult assholes, not only do they have an affair, which I can understand in the heat of the moment, okay, boom, something happens, whatever, ask for forgiveness. Not what these two people did. Now, you see, they bought burner phones. Burner phones. To communicate with each other when their spouses were in town. So they wouldn't get caught. Ultimately, those burner phones turned out to be their demise. Because the wife of the good preacher man found one of the burner phones, and she spilled the beans to the baseball player MVP guy.
Ooh.
Who then took off the remainder of the 2019 series to deal with his marital problems, which is also a claim in the lawsuit. Loss of income from some of those games. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't think if they were any other, let's say his wife was a Christian, was a country singer, and the affair guy worked at the Walmart. Okay, assholes, you did it, you cheated, you lied, you bought burner phones, you were deceitful from the beginning, you had malicious intent to deceive, but get over it, right? Go separate ways. If you can't work shit out, move on. But you're a preacher, and you're a Christian artist, right? Higher standards, people. I hope the jury rules in favor of the baseball player, awards him the $6 million, and then I hope the preacher's wife sues the Christian singer. That's what I hope. No, let's just sue everybody. Sue. Higher standards. Hypocrisy. How are you going to stand on your high and mighty pulpit and tell people, thou shalt not? But that doesn't apply to you. I stand on my digital soapbox every Friday night. Without hypocrisy. I tell you I tell you I used to be a gangster. I tell you I used to do drugs. I don't hide who I am. I say fuck. Right? I also stop in the rain and help somebody when they need it. Yeah. I'll be judged someday. I'll be judged by somebody. I get judged every day, but I don't give a shit about those people that judge me. I'll be judged someday, and I'm ready for it. It is what it is. But at least I can go down and say, I never took a penny from anyone to tell them they shouldn't do something that I do. I can sleep comfortably, even in my coffin. Right? So going back to the contemporary singer there, I listened to other songs of hers, and holy shit, they suck. I'm just saying. I honestly hope her fans stop listening to her. Again, because the hypocrisy behind it is just, it's overwhelming to me. I don't know. It's almost as bad as the Mendezes with their lying bullshit, right? Posting things like, oh, stay away from this guy, right? Or telling people, hey, you shouldn't be around that guy or his family because of the things he does and says about mine. Oh, you mean I have the ball sack to call you out on your bullshit, Susan Mendez? You lying sack of shit, man looking like bitch. I want you to keep this in the back of your mind. Every time you open your dirty cunt mouth about me or my family, and that shit gets back to me, it just gives me fuel to keep going with this stupid shit here that I call the Troy Show. That your husband, by the way, is responsible for. You do remember that, with his little bald-headed midget ass saying, well, everything's got to be about you. It might as well be called the Troy Show. Fine, let's do it then. 41 episodes later, motherfucker. Chicken shit. Susan, your hypocrisy is bad as the Christian pop singer. Right? You want to run your mouth about all the parents at your studio. Talk shit about them. How you don't trust them. And, oh, don't say anything in front of Christy because she'll go run her mouth to everyone.
Truth.
Truth hurts. Right? But then sit there and have the fucking audacity, the woman she sack, to say to Paul and Shanae, no, we can't kick her out because her parents pay for the kids to dance. They pay up front the whole year, so we need that income.
Truth.
But the kids are shitty dancers, Paul says. Oh, but it doesn't matter because they pay up front. Right?
Mm-hmm.
When honestly, it shouldn't matter how good a kid is or isn't. It's about having fucking fun.
Right.
Right?
Some
No
people.
one's fucking life depends on a trophy. It's about having fun. It's good to teach your kids to compete because they need to learn to compete for the real world. You compete for everything. You compete for a spouse. You compete for a job. Right?
Parking spots.
Have you ever been to SeaWorld? You compete for a place in line. Hurry, there's a big family from Puerto Rico coming. Let's go. Get in line. They've got the flag and shit. There's about 40 of them. You compete for everything. But your hypocrisy is what I'm calling you out on. You sit there and talk all nicey to her face. Right? Oh, don't talk to Troy. He's bad. He calls my daughter a fat cunt. He calls my husband a short, bald-headed midget. And he tells everybody that I have sweaty balls. But then as soon as she turns her back to you, you start running this on her. She over-exaggerates. She lies. She talks. She spread rumors. She smelled bad. She turned her husband into a woman. true. Am I lying?
No.
No.
No
How
lie
long have you
there.
been waiting to say that?
Wow. And then in a pathetic attempt to continue to shut me up, you still talking to parents about me. Oh, do you know what Troy does? Shouldn't be around him. Shouldn't be around him. Bitch, most of them are my fucking fans. So keep running your mouth. Keep running your mouth. You ain't gonna stop me. I already told you there's one way to stop me. How do they stop me?
Shoot you.
Put one in my head, bitch. It's the only way to stop me.
Are you sure it's not going by Cheryl's house and flipping her off?
That did piss me right the fuck off, didn't it?
Or you can get out and come and fight you.
I would like that. It's still not gonna shut me up.
Didn't you say if he took the necklace from
Oh, I lied.
you? But you tell you too.
Even when I lie. See, I can admit I lie. Hell, you all know I'm a good liar. I ate Thanksgiving dinner with you and told you that I liked you. I even told you that your shitty ass food was good. Right? In reality, I'm like, my God, I'd rather have a Subway tuna sandwich.
There almost wasn't enough food.
Because of Shanae. Remember I said that the first year they didn't come to your house for Thanksgiving was the best because we actually had leftover dessert.
Yep.
Shit you not.
Yeah.
One year I saw Shanae stuffing her pockets with pastries. I'm like, bitch, what you doing? Like, save the stuff for later. No, that didn't really happen, but it would have been funny, right?
You want to co-host?
Yeah, go ahead and bring Jim on. Go ahead and bring Jim on.
He's on his phone, too.
I'm sorry, Jim, I forgot about you. I started to rant, and you know I love the sound of my own voice, buddy, so I went with it.
I know, I hear you.
It's too loud, Brian.
I was just talking about Shanae being a fat cunt.
Well, that's normal.
And Susan,
You
and
can't see
Paul.
nothing. You can barely see it. It's too bright.
Hypocrisy was the subject, right? Holding people to a higher standard is the subject. Again, I don't like a thief, but I damn sure don't like a thief that steals from his job that is funded by taxpayers, like a postman stealing from the post office, right? That's hypocrisy. Do you agree?
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, I hope that you people know that no matter what, I absolutely will not stop this mission to shut them down, to get them away from children. Leave it.
Yeah, now it's too much. Now you can't see anything.
I'm not going to stop. I continue to
There,
this day
just
to
leave
hear
it, Brian, leave
stories
it.
from children that used to dance there and from parents that used to have children dancing there. And these are horror stories. Horror stories. One just told me last week. What day was it? It was before we went to the ice cream place. So
That was for
probably would've
Father's
been
Day.
Friday. Last Friday, a parent shared a horror story with me from there. I was shocked. I shouldn't be shocked, but I was. What do we got? So, do what you're going to do, but don't get pissed off at me when I call you out for your bullshit. I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're a postman, a dance teacher, a hairy ball-sacked woman, a real estate agent, an Orange County teacher. I don't care what you are. A Lake County teacher. I'm going to come after you. If it needs to be said, I'm going to say it. So don't get pissed off at me when I say it. Yes.
I have something about a Lake County teacher.
What?
I forgot his name. He's a football coach at Eastridge High School who moved here from, I think, Alabama. And he was fired for his job for sexual harassment.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Inside Claire
And-
Danny is, she's the one that found it like this.
Wow.
So apparently the school board fired him last week, but I guess they have to have a meeting on it.
Yeah.
So he was back at the school again to do
Really?
the football tryouts or whatever. Not tryouts.
2 days.
I don't want to say rehearsals.
Practice.
Practice.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Sorry, I'm a dance
It's
mom.
not football rehearsal.
But yeah, and so then they had to cancel the football practice because he wouldn't leave.
Wow. What a dickhole.
What the heck? I forgot what his name was. Or is. Paul something, maybe. Oh,
Paul. That was
I could be wrong. I don't know.
spelled right. Sounds right. Sounds right. That sounds right. Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is with all these suckers teaming up together. But sounds to me like he's probably going to fit right in with the rest of them. Right?
You know what that's called, right?
I'm afraid to ask, but what?
The circle jerk. Paul's the pivot man.
You nasty. What's wrong with you? Are you in your uniform?
Maybe.
You look cute in your uniform. Stand up, spin around for us one time.
No.
Show us the goods.
No.
Stand up, do a spin.
No.
Look, they're in a new house.
Are you? Oh, I like the wood.
I'm assuming.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that shit on because Paul's going to edit that out and be like, it's going to be a clip of me running over and over. I like the wood. I like the wood. I like the wood. There, I did it for you, Paul. I like wood.
You gotta put it to music though. And that's what he'll probably try to do.
We're still in the unpacking phase,
Well,
but we are
obviously.
in it. Finally.
Yes.
Thank God.
Good job.
Excellent.
Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah. Is it the original one you went after or a different one? Ooh,
That's
nice.
the original one.
Oh, it's Jen and Jack.
Hello.
Right? I know. Not paying attention to us at all.
Right. I don't know. You probably missed this because I talked about it at the beginning of the show, Jim. Hello.
What's that?
I talked about Daytona Beach officer Jason Rayner. Did you hear about him?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Have they found the guy yet?
They have not, but an anonymous donor matched the reward, so the reward money is now up to $200,000.
That's still not enough.
Yeah, I know.
It'd be enough for me if I could find him.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at that, though, so.
Our thoughts and prayers, like I said, they go out to Officer Rayner and his family and friends and the entire Daytona Beach Police Department, all of Volusia County law enforcement. I watched the videos on it, man. What a massive manhunt that was. It was quite impressive. The amount of officers that responded from other jurisdictions was crazy.
You should play your song.
All right, Jim, Tracy wants me to play my parody.
It wasn't me.
Oh, Cheryl wants me to play my parody of
Jen will like it, too.
Beached Upon the Sand, if I can find it. I know we played it a few weeks ago. We're going to play it again real quick.
Apparently, that's a favorite among many.
So here we go. We're going to play this real quick. Then I'm going to see if Jim has anything he wants to add real fast. And then I'm going to hit you with my last story of the night. And then we're going to be done. Done. So here we go. Here's a replay of my parody, a classic, an oldie but a goodie. Beached Upon the Sand. By me, Troy Grimes.
So here we go with our parody of the night.
Donut.
This one is to Duran Duran. What's the name of the original song?
Rio.
Rio.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I don't know why I do that every time it comes on.
Turn it down. All the way. Turn it down.
Laying on the beach, Shanae, you're a fat ass bitch, that's right. Chocolate ice cream piled in front of you, almost 3 feet high. Donuts to your left, sunscreen to your right, you look like an orca when you're wet. You're laying on the beach because you don't fit in a life vest.
Everybody.
Brutality.
Her name is Shanae and she's beached upon the sand. Someone call SeaWorld to come with a rescue van. And when you see Shanae, you'll really understand. Oh shit, that bitch is fatter than the Rio Grande.
Brutality level only increases with age.
Somewhere right now, Susan is texting or calling someone. Are you hearing what he's saying about my daughter?
Right, Troy?
They showed your beach rescue live on the TV. It was really, really bizarre. It was so funny to me to see you saved by a zoo. You tried to tell them you're not a whale and it's just that you. Her name is Shanae and she's beached upon the sand. Just like an orca, SeaWorld brought a rescue van. And when you see her fat ass, you will understand. You'll see she's wider than the fucking Rio Grande. Thank you for calling 911. What is your emergency?
Yes, please hurry. Send a rescue team from SeaWorld. There's a stranded beach whale here in Daytona.
Yes, ma'am. Please calm down and tell us your exact location.
Yes, we are by the pier. We're by the pier, and oddly enough, she's right in between the lemonade stand and the funnel cake stand.
Okay, ma'am. We will send a rescue team out immediately. Make sure everybody stays clear of the well, and please keep throwing water on the well till we get there.
Yes, thank you.
Boom, boom. Everybody get back. Stand back from the well. We're from SeaWorld Wide Animal Rescue. Okay, little whale, please don't panic. We're here to save you.
I'm not a whale, goddammit. I'm out here trying to get a suntan, and every time I do, people keep coming to SeaWorld on me. It's really starting to piss me off.
Oh my God, it's a talking whale. We need to get this whale back to SeaWorld immediately. Let's get her in the van.
Goddammit, take your hands off me. Don't you put me in that van, I'm so serious. I'm not, every damn time. I'm so pissed off right now. You better put me down. I'm not a whale. Seriously. What, don't you want, oh, shit, put me down. I can't believe it. You little assholes, put me down. My name is Shanae, I'm not beached on the sand. I'm just out here trying to get a motherfucking tan. And when you move me, you get shit in my root beer can. Yes, I know, I'm wider than the Rio Grande. My name is Shanae, and I don't know what you don't understand. I'm not Free Willy, I'm just out trying to get a fucking tan. Oh, SeaWorld, I don't want to get in your rescue van. Someone please call my mom. Her name is Sue and she looks like a man. Seriously, I'm so serious here. You guys better put me down. Don't you put... You little asshole threw water on me. Aren't you one of my students? You're gonna pay for that when we get back to the studio. 400 scoops, 400 lunches, you asshole. Stop throwing water on me! I'm not a whale!
That was awesome. It is very
Thank you.
funny.
It is hysterical.
I still love Let It Go, but that one is top 5.
Shit.
It's a very catchy tune. Very good chorus. Good
Thank
sing-along song.
We have sung along to it quite a few times, haven't we?
Yes.
In car rides, building things. Yeah.
And the crazy one.
All right, people, I got one last final story. It's short. Like Paul's Ding Dong. but it's funny. I'm going to get to that in a minute. First, I'm going to ask Jim if he has anything he'd like to add on this episode, or if he'd rather wait until next episode when he's not working.
We'll save it to next episode because I'll be on time.
And hopefully your lovely father-in-law will be here to orchestrate the whole technology part of it, because
Yeah.
we don't know what the hell we're doing. Besides all that, really, who the fuck does a show outside in the rain? Only us.
It's not raining anymore.
Oh, it did stop raining. Holy crap.
And then the bugs started.
It's been like
coming
40 days and 40
Not
nights.
like last week.
Oh, well, it's, yeah, today's high was only 80.
Here we go again with this asshole's bullshit. Well, it was only 80 today. Here I am, this fat motherfucker. I'm melting into the concrete every time I step out of the car.
Do you know what the temperature was this morning when I got up for work?
Let me guess, your balls weren't sweaty.
52.
52.
Oh my gosh, that's really cold for the summer.
That's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Oh no,
I hate this damn state.
that's a little chilly. That's a lot
Up to 80.
for June.
Okay, it got up to 84.
That's not bad. Humidity, I'm sure, is very low.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cool driving to work this morning, watching the clouds come off the mountains.
Shut up. Wait, he can't see me.
You gotta put it in front.
I'm flipping him
We
off.
all did it. We all
We're
shot.
ready for
Huh?
Grimes' appearance.
Live from New York.
Yeah, we're waiting to do the Troy Show live from New York.
We will. We definitely will. I don't know when, but we will.
When it's snowing.
Oh, yeah, when it's snowing.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. On the back end when it's snowing, yes.
Ooh, I'll put on a one-piece bathing suit and dive into the snow live on the show.
You won't?
She said I won't?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's not Jenna. That's
You've been there.
Who was it?
It was Jackson.
Jackson.
Oh,
Oh, okay, we'll see. I'm going to take you with me.
yeah.
You going with me?
You with them.
I want to do it. I actually.
He wants to do it.
I talked about his...
Deck.
Huh?
Just not from the top deck. That's a pretty good fall.
Yeah.
About 20 feet.
Well, if there's 10 feet of snow, then it's not only 10 feet.
Unless there's a piece of rebar in the ground.
We'll make sure
Yeah,
first.
see, that's the problem.
I talked about his Facebook post the other day about Paul Horn Road.
Paul Horn Road, nice. Well, there is a butthole road up here. Or is that what it is?
Really?
There's a road named after Shanae.
Yeah, there's a butthole road up here.
Butthole Road?
Yeah, I think Shanae lives on it.
I'm gonna.
Who would live on Butthole Road? What's your address? 123 Butthole Road.
I believe we're gonna have to take a tour of that road when I get up there.
Oh yeah.
What are y'all going to New York for? To see Butthole?
Ew.
I'm gonna take a ride down Butthole.
Okay, you have 10
Lane.
minutes. We have to go get your son.
In the aroma.
That's nasty.
Ew.
That is nasty. All right, people. I've been notified that I am limited here to my time because we have to go pick up my son. So, real quick, I just want to say this. The adult dance class yesterday was very fun and very entertaining.
Yes.
I woke up sore, but hey, it is what it is.
Sore today, strong tomorrow.
There you go.
We miss people with those.
But I'm going to tell you this. Nobody beat the fireman. He danced the MC Hammer dance.
Oh, we gotta have video.
I know.
There's no video.
There's no video. I wish we'd have had it, though, because it's
Okay,
amazing.
for private viewing.
You want to join us for that next week? It's Thursday. Wait, are we doing it?
Yes.
Thursday. Come on by.
Oh, no, not next week. Why? Why aren't we doing it next week?
Because we're not doing it next week because we have competition. Yay!
Yay, Nationals.
Nationals. I want to say good luck to all the kids. I want you to have fun. That's the important thing. Have fun. Right? There's two things I want kids to leave my daughter's studio with. I want them to leave with the knowledge that they had fun, and I want them to leave with all their toes. That's it.
That was just cool.
And more.
With a smile on their face.
Fingers.
His fingers. Yeah, guys, so I really want y'all to have fun next week. Y'all are going to do amazing. If you see me in the corner scratching my eye, it's because of allergies. I'm not crying. All right?
Oh.
I don't cry unless I'm live on Facebook
With Chris.
with Chris. Most people would be like, "Oh, you poor guy." Not Chris. He's over there with a damn video camera, like, "He's motherfucker crying."
Well, yeah.
I don't think they use those kind of video cameras anymore.
No. They don't even use video cameras. They use phones.
Right. Either way, I was filmed. No different than my own daughter filming when I was drunk.
That was pretty funny.
Ice cream drink?
It was very funny, though.
What's that?
At least you didn't film last night with your chicken dance walk.
That's true. So I was trying to do a gangster walk, and they all said it looked like the chicken dance. But whatever. Here we go, people, with my last story of the night. You all know that I'm a huge fan of Jeff Bezos. That time I lied and didn't tell the truth. I hate Jeff Bezos. I don't really hate him. I don't know him so much. I'd like to meet him just so I can hate him more.
I'd like to meet him so I could have some of his money.
Right?
You gotta watch the South Park episode about Amazon.
I have. It's freaking hilarious.
Oh, it's awesome.
Freaking, I laughed so hard I almost sharted.
That's disgusting.
So a couple of weeks ago, I told you that Jeffy boy was getting ready to take off to space, right? You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. A petition is going around, and the last time I checked, 75,000 people had signed this petition. This petition is to prevent Jeff Bezos from returning to Earth in space.
Where can I sign?
This is a true damn story. 75,000 people have signed it.
That's pretty funny.
And now that it was talked about on the Troy Show, by this time tomorrow, that number is going to jump from 75,000 to 75,003.
Yes.
4. There we go. Oh, shit. Jeff Bezos in space. Well, I think we can do a parody on that. I'm going to work on it.
I was just gonna say that sounds like a parody.
Jeff Bezos in space. All right. 75,000 people don't want your dumb, bald-headed ass to come back to Earth. I agree with them. But then again, if you stay up there, and then nature takes a course and you pass away and it starts re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and it blows up, the last thing I want is a Jeff Bezos space testicle landing on my forehead.
Ew.
And let's be honest, it can be raining $100 bills and I'll get hit in the face with a Jeff Bezos testicle. You watch.
That'd be funny.
Couldn't catch
agree.
$1. Boom! Ball! In the face!
I totally agree with that.
What's Paul?
Paul likes it though.
Yeah.
Or a toe?
Gross.
Let me call you Troy, Susan! Plot, 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 plot.
Nasty.
Did you eat pimento cheese?
That is disgusting. He's your father.
You married him. I can't choose that.
It's
Like I
Grammy's
said,
fault. It's all
like
your
I-
fault, Gina.
Like I said, it is my mom's fault. Like I said, we're all fucked up. At least I don't hide it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Y'all
You
all
hid
know.
it. You hid it when I met you. So, in all fairness, you deceived me.
Oh, let's talk about who deceived who when we first met, right? Because she used to bring me public subs in bed and scratch my head and all that stuff. As soon as I said I do, it's like, I ain't scratching your head. You want your own sub? Go get your damn sub. When was the last time you scratched my head?
I just brought you Publix food today.
Did you scratch my head when you did?
No?
Nah. That's how to keep a motherfucker head scratched, right?
Scratch your own damn head. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm just playing. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I may not be monetarily rich, but I hit the lottery when it came to my wife and my children.
Thank
really
you.
Yeah.
You better not be lying.
Not. My biggest, baddest safe that I have. I don't keep my guns in that safe. I don't keep my silver in that safe. I don't keep gold in that safe. What do I keep in that safe?
Family mementos.
Family videos. Yeah.
I know.
Yep. So I won the lottery when it came to that. Everything else, man, I got fucked over bad on. But it is what it is.
Sorry, Gina. Didn't mean to call you out, but, you did make him.
Yeah, it's my mom's fault for sure.
She said, hey.
Oh, I do have one thing. Everybody knows what's going on down in Miami?
Yep.
Yes.
There's still, 155 still missing. So, pray for the rescuers and the people. That's not fun.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that 155? That's just the reported missing, right?
Yeah.
There's really no way of knowing who all was in that condo.
Yeah. Yep. And there's a whole lot of stuff coming out about it. So.
And these men and these women, these guys, men and women, guys I call them. These rescuers, these first responders, they're completely disregarding their own safety. They're walking around an unstable building that they have no way of securing. They can't even shore the building up. It's making noises, and they're still constantly, shift after shift after shift, looking for survivors, right?
Yeah, and that's Miami, Florida Task Force 1, which is between them, New York City, and Los Angeles. Those are the top 3 teams in the world.
Wow.
And they're the ones that train our department in Chicago. And those guys know their stuff.
Have they found survivors?
They have.
Well,
Do you know how many survivors they found?
They found a couple.
Yeah. I saw the little boy they pulled out.
Yeah, just 13 or 10, something like that.
Yeah.
It's very sad, very sad.
Well, thank you to all those first responders down there, and hopefully they find more survivors. The unfortunate fact is, it was the middle of the night, people were sound asleep. There's 155 still reported missing. The death toll is going to rise, and all we can do is pray for those people and the people that they left behind, and pray for the first responders, and hope that it doesn't get any worse. What a scary situation that must have been, right? I saw the image of the bunk bed hanging over the edge of the 12th floor with no children in it, and your heart breaks, right? It's a very scary situation. All we can hope is that they had peace in their final moments, and that they're in a better place.
Oh, your mom said maybe that's where that Lake County rescue truck was headed.
Oh, it's quite possible. Yeah. We saw a tractor trailer. It was a diesel truck and a trailer today that said Lake County...
Fire and Rescue Command Center or something?
No.
Special Operations.
Yeah. Lake
No,
County.
yeah.
What is that?
That's their technical rescue team.
It was headed towards the turnpike.
Yeah, they probably activated Task Force 2, which is out of Jacksonville, Task Force 3, which is out of Orlando, 4 is Tampa, so they're probably on their way down to help rotate crews.
Wow. Yeah. Well, Godspeed. Hope they all come back safe. A horrible situation, and then to top it off, the heat, the humidity. Any survivors that are left under the rubble, no water, no food. I hope that it doesn't get any worse. We were laughing at something completely different.
Oh yeah, I know, terrible.
The Troy Show can be bad at times, but we never make fun of dead people.
No.
Unless.
No. Oh, by the way, you have to say it again because you didn't say it on this episode.
Oh, I didn't. All right, I'm going to say it again here before we end.
Yeah.
All right, so I've been asked to say, fuck a Mendez. And fuck that fat bitch Sine. And I don't know why, but I just feel like saying, fuck Paul.
Nice. All right, 9:52.
9:52, we're going to call it an episode, yes?
Yes.
All right, got thumbs up. All right, people. Again, I really hope to start putting together some good shows for you in the future. I know these suck, but it is what it is. Let's see you do better. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it at that. Any other comments? Anybody want to say anything real quick?
Nope. Nothing.
All right. Well, you know we're going to end this show with a Leo song. But if it gets cut off, it gets cut off. So I'm going to end this show the way I end every show. I'm going to tell you that I love you. I'll always love you. I'll always be here for you. Treat everybody you come into contact with love, respect, and kindness, unless you're dealing with a man dance and then tell them to fuck themselves. Right? I'll be here for you next Friday. Gene will be here for you next Friday. Jim will be here for you next Friday. And hopefully we have a better show.
My mom says, good luck, kids.
Yeah, good luck to all the kids this week coming up. And I think that's it. So, between now and then, remember, always, always make time for the bad guys.
I stay up too late, got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. I go on too many days, but I can make them say. At least that's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising, can't stop once I move.
Marilyn, thanks for watching. I love you. Have a great night. Stephanie, thanks for watching. I love you. Have a great night. Mom, thanks for watching. I love you. Have a great night. Angie. Thanks for watching. I love you. Have a great night. Tess, thanks for watching, buddy. I love you. Have a great night. Gene, I love you, buddy. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Catherine, thanks for watching. I love you. Have a great night. Chris, thanks for watching, buddy. I love you. Have a great night. Connie, thanks for watching. I love you. Have a great night. Sandra, thanks for watching. I love you. Have a great night. Sabrina, thanks for watching. I love you. Have a great night. Richard, thanks for watching. I love you. Have a great night. Let's see. Dylan, thanks for watching. I love you. Have a great night. Richard, thanks for watching. I love you. Have a great night. Listen, people, if I missed you, don't take it personal. You know I love you all. I'll be here for you next Friday. Peace.
That's what they don't know.